Hi guys, it's the Mac again. Taking a day off today, doing a little work from home. So I broke out the camera so that we can do a little Mack report. We are 2 days away, roughly, from Red, White, and Bruised 2017, Beaufort, Ohio, at the old Beaufort Elementary School there, Clay Township Park Building, whatever you know it as now. This is going to be a huge event for the area and for IWA. The matches have been signed, and I'm looking forward to every last one of them, to be honest. We got the Lumberjack match, the heated feud between Mr. Unhinged, Vincent Cross, and Satan Seed, Damien. It started in Williamsport. They fought out of the ring, out of the building, into the street. That was uncontrollable when you put these two wild men together. Now you're going to put them in a ring surrounded by lumberjacks. I don't even know if they can keep them in the ring, to be honest. Coach Dillon, an old IWA name who originally is from Beaufort, will be one of the lumberjacks that night. He doesn't like Beaufort. He thinks Canada is the place to be when it comes to athletes. And he's told me personally he's only coming back to Beaufort to rub it in everybody's face how great Canada is and how great he is. So should be kind of interesting to see what happens with him out there at ringside for the lumberjack match. We got the huge flag match. We started this back at New Holland. Guile Castle made it known that night that the Casanova Cowboy wanted the Cruiserweight Championship. Yasuda Otoko has pretty much dominated the Cruiserweight division since winning the title. But Otoko doesn't talk to anyone, so we don't really know what he's thinking most of the time. I'm told he speaks English. I'm told that he understands English, but he never says anything to me or anyone else legible enough to even know what he's thinking. Guile made it known he wanted the title. Otoko, who's actually been kind of the comedic champion, showed his ruthless side at Williamsport when he attacked Guile. Now they're going into the ring, flag match for the Cruiserweight Championship. You're going to have the American flag on one side of the ring. You're going to have the Japanese flag on the other side of the ring. And these two men are going to fight over the flags. Whoever pulls down the other person's flag wins not only the match but the title. Otoko wants to keep the title, I'm sure. Guile wants to win this title more than anything, not only to represent his country, but his hometown, all the people back there that kind of look up to the man. I personally have never found Guile to be the nicest of human beings. But I'm told that, that's just one side of the Casanova Cowboy. And we don't really know the real Guile Castle. But we may see a glimpse of the real Guile Castle this Saturday night, July 15th. We also got the stretcher match. The Monsters of Mayhem have been the tag team champions since last year. They have dominated everyone that's been put into division. They chased off the hillbillies that were the former champions. No one's seen them since. I understand they're both pretty well crippled up now, thanks to the Monsters. Anyone that has challenged them, they have dominated. But Angela Marie raised the bar now. There's not going to just be one team facing them. There's going to be 3 teams facing them. You got the new team of Cool Blue. Dominic McCool and Blue Lightning. These guys just love the fans. They love to take pictures. They love to dance. They love to have a good time. I think that makes them not taken very seriously. But they're definitely a threat in this match. Then you got the Kings of Chaos. This will be their first time back in IWA in quite a while. But these two men are well-established veterans in the business. Chris Douglas, Sebastian Cage. They know the Monsters pretty well, from my understanding, and they would like nothing more than to be the ones that take the titles away from the Monsters. Then you got JD Blades, the Southern Sidewinder, the Southern Assassin. Just about, I don't know, there's a lot of names for this man, but he's a mercenary. He's a guy that is all about the money and the championships, because championships mean more money. Now, he has a history with the Monsters. I understand they feuded quite a bit back in the day. So then you got to deal with what happens when you put him back in the ring with the Monsters and their heat that they have with each other. And we still do not know who JD Blaze's partner will be. He's kept it pretty hush-hush. When I asked him who his partner was, he told me it was none of my business. Now, maybe it isn't none of my business. But as the reporter for IWA, I got to ask the question. All I know is he promises it's going to be someone that's going to help him bring home those tag team titles in this stretcher match. The only way to win the stretcher match is get a member of the other team onto the stretcher and pack them out. That's not going to be the easiest task when you got 4 teams out there fighting. 8 men fighting to keep off that stretcher. So I'm really curious to see if the Monsters can continue to remain dominant, or if one of these other teams is going to kind of sneak in and grab the victory. Then you got the women's contendership. Melissa Bangkok, the champion, has been suspended for a while now, since her attack on senior referee Victor Bell. Now, I'm told Melissa Bangkok won't be there that night. But then I hear rumors that she will be there that night. So you really don't know. But what I do know is there will be a new number 1 contender after Red, White, and Bruised. Jessica Jean, America's sweetheart. She is like the girl next door. Blonde, cute, sweet, everyone loves her. Taking on, in her debut with IWA, from West Africa, Queen Aminata. I don't know a whole lot about Aminata. I've seen a lot of her workout videos. This girl puts in the time in the gym. She is coming in impeccable shape for this match. And I think she would like nothing more than to be the contender. But JJ and Bangkok have such a history with each other. It was Bangkok that beat JJ last October to become the champion. And I know JJ would like nothing more than to get her shot at taking the title away from Bangkok. But it's a toss-up right now. You don't know who really has the heart and is going to have the drive to win this match and go on to face someone as ruthless as I like to call her, the Queen of Mean, Melissa Bangkok. We got that match. We also got the main event, $5,000 ladder match. Shane Christian and Lennox Norris. Now this is supposed to be one of their best of 5 matches. Shane won the first one back in New Holland. Lennox won the second one in Williamsport. Shane wasn't there. Shane's been hurt. We heard car accident. We've heard some kind of accident to do with a gym. We've heard that he's been attacked. We've heard a lot of different rumors about what's happening with Shane. But we do know he was hurt. And he couldn't make Williamsport. Somehow Lennox talked Angela Marie into giving him a victory that night over Shane because he was supposed to face Shane that night. So they're tied 1-1. They're going into the 3rd match of their best of 5. What will happen that night? I don't know. But when you hang $5,000 above the ring, you got to believe the bar has just been raised. And these 2 men have already tore down the house when they was in Beaufort the last time in the best 2 out of 3 falls match that Shane won. Then you got Charlie Brown and Rick Ramsey, the final conflict. You got Ramsey, who won the U.S. title from Charlie, who kept the title when he defeated Charlie in the rematch under not the best of circumstances. It wasn't totally legal. Then Ramsey lost the title in the street fight last month in Williamsport when they added in Joker Wild, the Laughing Lunatic. He wanted his shot at some gold, He cashed in his Gold Rush Challenge, and he won, and he wanted that U.S. title. So then you had to deal with 3 men in the ring, street fight, battling it out. Charlie was able to beat Joker. Ramsey still points out that Charlie Brown has never been able to defeat him 1, 2, 3. This is Charlie's last chance to do that. If Ramsey wins, he leaves with the U.S. title, and he leaves with the knowledge that Charlie's not going to get a rematch against him as long as he's the champion. We will not see Charlie Brown versus Rick Ramsey again for a U.S. title. So what will happen there is, can Charlie finally get that monkey off his back? Can he finally raise the quality, I guess you want to say, of his game to a level that he's able to beat the new age of old school? I personally don't know. I like Charlie. Charlie's a good guy. He's a leader of the Blockhead Nation. He comes and he loves the fans. You'll see him hours after the show's over still signing autographs for the fans. He cares about the people. He's a fan favorite. He's the people's champion, if you will. But I don't know if he really has the ruthlessness to him to defeat a man like Rick Ramsey. So you got Final Conflict U.S. title, Lumberjack match, Stretcher match, the Women's Contendership match, a $5,000 ladder match, and in an exciting start to the show that was just added the last week, I believe, we're going to see the real deal Justin Peele make his debut with IWA, taking on 2 fellow high-flying guys. The guy that just won the Gut Check Challenge and got his contract with IWA. I like to call him death-defying David Day. And the return of Newport Kid. I don't know what kind of shape Newport's in, honestly. We haven't seen him since New Holland. He skipped last month's Williamsport show. We've heard rumors that he's got some injury issues, but he's hopefully going to be there. So you got a lot of new, fresh talent coming to IWA. IWA is something very special. Now we get a lot of the naysayers. We get people that say things like we're a backyard federation, that we're outlaws, that we don't belong, that we don't have the talent level that they believe they have. But when you look at our shows, when you come to an IWA show, you're going to see great matches. You're going to see young, hungry superstars battling it out. And you're going to not only see that, but you're going to understand that IWA puts the fans first. We believe that the fans should enjoy the show not only from the wrestling standpoint, but we want you to ask for autographs. We want you to take pictures. We want you to take home some merchandise. We want you to remember the show not just for the matches you see, which are going to be great, but that you took home a piece of the IWA with you. That IWA is now in your heart, and that you're now a member of the IWA Army. That you're going to proudly tell your friends and family, go see IWA, the mighty IWA, the oldest wrestling company in Ohio. There's others that make the claims, but consecutively, without stopping, since 1988, the IWA's been in action. We've been all over Ohio, putting on quality matches. There is no doubt about it. IWA is the gold standard in Ohio when it comes to quality matches, great talent, and a desire to put the fans first. Now you can go, I'm not going to tell you a lie, you can go to some of these other shows. You can spend triple what you will pay for an IWA ticket. You can see some old veterans. You can get their autographs, get a picture, spend 5 minutes with them, spend $50 to get it. Or you can come to an IWA show. You can spend $10 at the door. You can walk in. You can see, you can feel the excitement in the air because IWA's there. You can see the excitement in the eyes of the wrestlers when they come to the ring and do what they do the best. You can watch them fight and feel the action in your blood, because that's what it's about. Wrestling's about the excitement in your blood that gets your heart pumping. It just makes you slide to the edge of your seat. An IWA legend. I won't say his name right now because I don't really have permission to say his name. He coined the phrase for us. IWA will sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge of it. My dog that just walked behind me, he loves IWA. Everyone that comes to an IWA show leaves loving IWA. So all I do is I invite you all to come out to an IWA show. July 15th, Red, White, and Bruised. If you can't make that, August 12th, New Holland, Ohio. If you can't make that one, September 23rd, Williamsport, Ohio. The dates are going to start filling up. We'll have more. November comes the Night of Champions, our biggest event of the year. This is the Granddaddy show. This is where we pull out all the stops. There is so much excitement going on in IWA right now. We got television possibly coming real soon for us. We're working on a deal with that right now. We got radio stations partnering with us. We got local newspapers and magazines, and just everybody is wanting to get on the IWA bandwagon, and we invite them on board. We love the support. We love what it brings to this not only the sport of wrestling, but to what IWA means to all of us that work there. I invite you to come out this weekend. Red, White, and Bruised, 2017, Old Elementary School, Buford, Ohio. Doors open at 7:30, bell time's 8 o'clock. You'll get to see the youngest ring announcer in Ohio make her debut with IWA, Miss Epiphany. You'll get to see a stretcher match, a flag match, a ladder match, the women's match, a triple threat cruiserweight match. You'll get so many matches for just $8 if you go right now. Chuck Lake Tire over in Morristown if you're in the area. Slow and Low Barbecue in Hillsburg. Have you some ribs, tell Ron we said hi, get a ticket, $8. On down in Mount Orb, one of our newest friends on board, Sonny's Vape Shop. I personally don't understand the whole fad of vape, but it's a big deal. And Sonny and them are good people, and they'll gladly sell you a ticket, sell you some of your vape supplies if you need it. $8. If you don't got time to go there, it's Thursday, maybe you're busy, Friday, family things. Saturday, come on down. 7:30, $10. You're in the door. You're going to have an exciting night. We got vendors on board with us now. They're going to be there selling paparazzi jewelry, doTERRA, and I forget what the lip sense makeups and stuff. That's for the ladies. See, ladies, we want you there too. All this great stuff for the ladies. Your guys can watch the matches, can scream and holler. You can go over to the vendor tables and do a little shopping. We want this to be a family event. The kids will get to meet the wrestlers, get autographs, get pictures. The guys, the daddies, the fathers will get to see a great night of action, violence galore. And the girls, they can go buy some stuff. Lip sense and paparazzi stuff. I don't know what it is. Look at me. Does it look like I understand what paparazzi is? But they're going to be there because they support IWA too. We are not just this small little entity. When we say the mighty IWA, we mean it. We're growing leaps and bounds each day. So we invite you out. Come on out and enjoy a show. Experience the IWA. Don't just come thinking it's going to be a humdrum show. You're going to spend your 30 or 40 bucks to see some old guy that you used to love who can't wrestle no more and get an autograph. That you're going to come and be promised that there's going to be a guy there, one of those old guys, and oh, lo and behold, he's not there. So you just wasted your money. And they try to replace you with some other much lesser talented, well, known guy, I guess you would say. IWA gives you what they promise. We promise you action, we give you action. Come on out. See me. See the IWA. Tell us how much you love the show. Even if you hate the show, tell us that too. Tell us why you hate it, and we'll fix it. Because the fans are first. Remember, if it isn't the IWA, it just isn't worth watching. Until next time, this is the Mack, and I'm out.